Okay, I started it back up. Here they come. Alright, April. Your stomach hurts?
Yeah, it hurts every day.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Is it Daryl?
Yes. Yes.
So, folks, what's going on with the dispute here on the land? We told you we'd talk to you.
Yep. For 2 years we've been living here, and Vaughn, you said you know Vaughn? What's that?
Yes.
Okay, could you guys identify yourselves? Who you are?
I'm Winston Collins. I'm the Chief Deputy Sheriff here.
Okay.
I'm Dusfield, and I'm the Sergeant.
Okay.
Ozark County.
Thank you guys.
No problem.
This has been here since we moved here, and I asked Vaughn a couple times to brush hog, and could we clean up behind the house. Rory totally ignored me. And the other day when we had it surveyed, I'm posting all these videos, and we were down there, and the survey ends up that the fence that borders us, where I have horses in, is my way a whole bunch. And I said, I don't care. Rory said he's going to tear it down. And I said, well, you need to let me know. My horses are in there. No, I'm just going to tear it down. And, so I think that's very hypocritical when this fence was not even really a real fence, which I have pictures of it. And Corporal Dobbins, that's running for sheriff, came out and took pictures of it. And they had it surveyed the other day. We woke up to them saying they were going to survey the whole line. The surveyors didn't survey the whole line. This morning, I'm having coffee in there. I look out, and Ron Steely is there at the back porch on our property. I can't get the camera because I'm like, oh, the camera's not ready, and I want to record everything to keep a record. And so I got out here, and I said, hey, I don't want you guys over here. And he could say we can be here, or he could have a civil answer. Instead, I recording telling me to come down here, you motherfucker. I'm going to kick your ass, you little bitch, and screaming where the children can all hear. I videoed the surveyor the other day after they left. I might not be an easy guy to get along with. I'm sure you guys deal with lots of difficult people and they don't like me, but there's no reason to call me well, I'm not going to say it. I'm already cursing enough in front of my children. And if the I called the surveyor's boss, and he said, why don't you offer to buy 20 feet? We offered to buy 20 feet or whatever he wants to give us. Right there where the white pipe ends, I asked Rory if I could bury a 55-gallon barrel. He was okay with Ron Raymond having it drain here. And when this originally went on, Rory and his wife came over here and cursed us out. I have text messages where she apologized for cursing me, and my wife never cursed at them. And we were on our deck. And I offered to bury a barrel there and drain the water into a barrel so the tractor won't make ruts and do my part. And he said, absolutely not. That's my property. And I mean, what am I supposed to do? We've just tried to clean up. That's all we've done. And I would like them to take us to court for a referee to decide. I think that's the fair thing to do. If they don't want to, Officer Dobbins said, have them over for a cup of coffee. I put the fence up and I said, let's move it this way. No, you're not moving it anywhere except right here, where if the children fall off. And all this stuff that's new growth with sucker trees and thorn trees, the children reach out and get poked by the thorn trees. And all I want to do is clean up. I don't want to be a jerk. I'm not going over to their house. I'm not driving by their house. I'm here at my house all the time. The only time I went down there is to repair fence last year. They supplied no wire. I fixed all the fence for my horses. I have 2 horses in there. And the fences were totally devastated when we moved here, and that was part of it. And they did get out a few times, and I went and got them right away, and I apologized, and I've worked diligently between having children. We just had a baby 10 days ago, and this goes on all the time. They're over here. I didn't call you guys because I could figure they're calling. I told her. I wasn't even dressed. I went and took a shower. I got dressed to come out and talk to you guys. So, that's my side of it, and I don't want... they can be over here. I'm not going to stop them from being over here, but I have every right to say I don't want Ron Steely over here when on numerous occasions he's threatened to fight. I mean, I certainly can defend myself, but I'm not going to get in a fight with him. It's no reason to get in a fight, but they're the ones saying, I've never said I'm going to kick anyone's butt. I've never said I'm going to kick anyone's butt. I've said I want to put the fence back up. I want to get along, but I want some easement. And I think I have every right to it. The surveyor that they paid, I recorded our phone call. I record all my phone calls. And the surveyor company apologized for the unprofessionality of the surveyor. I asked him if I could go ahead and pay. Oh, I'm going home at 5:30. Well, the answer could be simply, no, I'm not doing it. No, don't record me, and we're going to call the sheriff. When we can have a conversation. So that's my side of it. And tell them something, April. I talk a lot. I get wound up, and I'm, and I've had no breakfast. I've had nothing but coffee. I got up and had 3 cups of Sumatra coffee. So,
yeah, I mean, it's like Daryl said. I mean, me kind of gave you guys like the detailed version and everything. It's just lately, it's just kind of escalated with the neighbors and the surveyors coming over here and the dispute over the fence line. We're just trying to do our best to keep the peace, but they don't like being videoed and all that. So I think that's created a lot of, animosity. And then the survey company, their behavior, and then Mr. Steely's, behavior today. I mean, I didn't see it, but I heard it on the video.
and they're constantly contacting the owner who we're buying it from. We are leasers with a lease to purchase, but that makes us party to what's going on. So I've told them that anything they send to, they've called Ron Steely and said they've called Ronald Raymond, the owner that's on there with us, and said he should throw us out, not sell it to us. We've paid him $800 a month, every month on time. He's gave us a letter of reference. I was complaining at him that we've paid every month on time. He said, why would I throw Daryl and April out when they've paid me every month and they're good people? And they've sent him stuff in the mail. And I told them, if you want to send Ron Raymond anything, send it to me. I'll take it to an attorney. Or if they don't want to talk about it, if they don't want to have a civil conversation, what do you guys say? Go to court and have the judge will make a order, and you guys will come out and enforce and say, the fence goes there, Daryl, leave him alone. Here's the court order. Okay? So and they don't seem to, they just want to come over, and I don't agree. I took a video, here, hold the camera. I took a video of me and her yesterday before we went to an appointment of these stakes and the monument down there, and there's a string line laying down there. And because we had to go to her appointment for the 10-day checkup for the little baby. And she's not very good in the video. I'm like, this is called shooting a line. I don't know. You guys have probably done construction. You know what shooting a line is, to look at a line. And I got a good eye for measurement. So I tied the string to the ribbon that the surveyor put on there. And then I stretched it through the woods, which I got stuck and tangled, and stretched it to the monument. And I told her, I said, now you look at that line right there, hon. And she looked at that line. And then I shot it past the monument and ended out in the middle of this area. And I told her, go over there and stand, and she can't figure out what I'm saying. And she put one arm here, and the other arm's like this. If that's a straight line through there, up to their house, the shooting a line should look like this. You go to that corner and shoot a line, it's straight that way, and it dog legs in here. And the Taney County mapping has the driveway as being that corner, and I've contacted the weights and measures of Missouri. I think the surveyor on video too says, I'm putting the line where I'm putting it because they're paying me. Not very good testimony on his part of, I'm putting the line where I'm putting